everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Tammy and this is On Point Accents and Designs. Today we're going to do our first cut on the StarCraft Solo. So this is the mat. The mat is a 12 by 19. This is what comes with it. I've gone ahead and loaded the vinyl onto it. I put a little piece down here to do our test cut. And then up here is a piece of StarCraft vinyl we're going to do the real cut on. And then I have this cute little tray that I got from Dollar Tree. We're just going to do a quick, easy saying, just one word, and put it on the tray and show you guys how to use the machine. Alrighty. Okay, so here's our machine. I've got it on. I did a video the other day about how to load the knife blade. So if you did not see that video, go back and watch that. I showed you how to do the how to load your blade. But we're going to go ahead and load our mat. It's a little bit different than regular cutting machines that you've used before. So on the back, there's a little lever, whatever you want to call it. When it is down, it's open, and that's when you can insert your mat. And then when it's up, it locks your mat into place. You want to make sure that the feet are on these little sandpaper grippy things. That's a real technical word there, isn't it? Sandpaper grippy things, but make sure that it's on that. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to load the mat. And so you see the arrows right here, and you're just going to push it through. You're going to push the mat through right here. Let's see, we're going to line it up right here on this line. There's a line right here. And then we're going to pull the lever up, and that locks our mat in place. And then we are going to arrow. Okay, so you see the arrows right here is how you adjust the carriage, the cutting carriage. And so I have it fast right now, but you can push right here and hold, and then you can move it slower and with more precision. If you push the up button, it brings the mat towards you. If you push the down button, it takes the mat away from you. Okay, so I'm going to position our knife blade directly over the test strip. And then we're going to hit test, and it cuts very quickly. And then let's go ahead, and I'm going to put it back on fast and bring this out so that we can do, we can weed that. So just 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and weed it. But as you see, it cut perfectly right here. It cut perfectly. It's not too deep. It's perfect. And I'm going to tell you what settings I use, but you're going to use different settings depending on what material you're using. So this is my setting for StarCraft vinyl, and I might find that different types of vinyl require different settings. Don't let the having to do your own settings scare you. You pick up on it very quickly, and the machine cuts very well. I think you'll like it a lot. So let's go ahead and I will show you how to do a cut. Okay, so this is what you're going to see when you first open it. It's going to say new project, open project, or recovered project. You're going to click new project. Then you can give your project a title. We're just going to give this one the title practice. And then there are built-in mat settings, but we're going to use custom because the mat that comes with the StarCraft Solo is a 12 by 19. And then we're going to use the orientation of vertical portrait. So we're going to click OK. Then that takes us into our machine, into our software. So on the left, you're going to have a lot of icons. We're going to go over all of this in future videos, but today we're just going to make the one word that we want to do our first cut. Up here, you're going to see you have a lot of icons up here. And then on the right, you have icons as well. So I'm going to go over here on the left, and I'm going to click the type tool. And then I'm going to click into the mat. I don't know if any of you guys use Silhouette, but it's pretty similar to Silhouette in as far as some of the ways you can do things. So I'm just going to type blessed, and then I'm going to double click it to highlight it, and I'm going to go over here to the text box. Let me move myself out of the way here. Okay, so in the text box, you could choose your font. So let's choose our font. And I want to pick the Georgia, which went way up here. I'm going really fast, sorry. I want to do the Georgia italic font. So, okay, so there it is. And there it went. Good grief. Okay, so I'm going to click that. Now watch, when I click it, it's going to change the font here in the box. So you see it changed. And then we're going to go over here to the right again in the text box, and we're going to adjust our size. So this would be the most precise way to adjust your size. And I wanted it to be 3 inches. And so it is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the little rainbow create. If you hover over it, it's going to say cut with cutter. I'm going to click that. When I click that, it brings up the cut settings box. So it says the model is Solo. And then the cut mode, there are several cut modes. The first cut mode is what you see is what you get. That's what that means. And then origin point and center point. We're going to use the what you see is what you get. We don't need a mirror because it's just permanent vinyl. We're going to make sure that the cut line type is cut and not draw. And it is. So we're going to go on down. We don't have any presets right now. We will eventually, but we don't right now. So we're going to go on down and adjust our pressure. Now for the StarCraft vinyl that I'm using, I have found that my pressure is great at 18 for cutting. So I'm going to set that on 18. My speed, 8. And then the up speed, I'm going to leave that just the way it is. So pressure 18, speed 8, up speed 10. You are going to need to do test cuts on your material and decide on your own which settings work best for which materials. This is just what I found is good for me when I'm using the StarCraft vinyl. And then right down here, you're going to see the create button, which is like a rainbow button. And we're going to click that. And when we do, it's going to send it to the machine to cut. So I'm going to click it. And as you see, it'll say cut session, cutting data was sent to the cutting machine, and we're going to click OK. And that's all we're going to do with the software today, is just show you how to do that word really quickly. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to go into in depth with some of this stuff. And I'm going to show you some print, then cut. Okay, so we want to get our mat ready to cut. So what I want to do is I'm going to move that. I'm going to scooch my mat back. I'm going to make sure it's straight, and so I've got it on this little line right here. I'm going to pull it up to lock it into place. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use this button, and you're going to bring your cut knife. I'm going to slow it down. Remember, push the middle if you want to slow it down. So I'm going to bring this over, and I'm actually going to put this right in the very corner of the mat. And so it's, you see it's different. It doesn't load mats for you, and it does not, the blade carriage does not move automatically to the start point like it does on other machines. It's just something you'll have to get used to. It's not intimidating or anything like that. Once you get used to it, you will be fine. And let me just, okay, so I've got it right there in the very center part of the very corner of the mat. And so we're going to put in all of our settings. So we're at cut settings, and remember we put in a pressure setting of 18, a speed of 8, and an up speed of 10. And we're going to click create, and when I click create, it's going to cut really fast. So here we go. And you'll see it says cutting. And it is cutting right now. Right here it says cutting data was sent to the cutting machine, and we're going to click OK. And then that's all we're going to do in the software part today. So I'm going to go ahead and escape, close out of this. Okay, so we've done our cut. As you can see, it cut really quickly, and so we want to unload it. I'm just going to click fast. Remember, I'm going to make it fast, and then I'm going to unload it. So I will go ahead and show you that it cuts so fast and so perfectly. I know you can't really see that very good because it's white on white vinyl, but it does. It cuts really quickly and perfectly. I had been having trouble with, I have 2 other cutting machines, and I had been having trouble with it cutting too deep no matter what I did, and this is cutting perfectly. It's going to be a life-changing machine for me. Okay, so we're just going to weed what we cut on our StarCraft Solo. Perfect settings. It is weeding perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the transfer tape. We've finished weeding it. Brayer tool here. Flip it over. I like to use the brayer. I also have my little scraper. And I have some Sparkleberry vinyl decorating it. I love Sparkleberry vinyl. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Let's peel it up. I'm using the Oracal 651 transfer tape. Is what I'm using. And then I got this trays. I got these trays from Dollar Tree. So cute. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to apply this to the tray. So let me see where I want it. I want it about right there. So I'm going to taco it. I'm going to kind of fold it up and set it down. Once you set it down, you're kind of committed. Okay, so we've got it on the tray. It looks great. You can see it cut perfectly. I love it. The machine it just cuts so well. You will be so impressed with it. This is just a quick how to cut video. I'm going to go into more depth about cutting, how to do different things in the software. But today I know you guys just wanted to see it cut, so I wanted to show you that. And if you have any questions, let me know. Now the machine is due to come out October 31st-ish. We're not 100% sure of that yet, but it is due to come out then. But it's amazing. It cuts so good. You can go ahead if you want and purchase the software, or I think 143 Vinyl has it. My Craft Source, a lot of people have it, and you can purchase it from them and go ahead and start using it, playing with it. Don't be intimidated by the machine. The machine looks intimidating. I know it intimidated me when I took it out of the box, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Having to figure out all these cut settings and this and that. Once you get to playing with it, it is very easy. The machine is very intuitive, and the things that you're gonna be able to do with this machine will just blow your mind. It's a great machine. I think you guys will really like it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Just put them in the comments. I usually always respond to the comments. I know a lot of you guys have asked me different things, and I've been able to get back to you about that. But if you have any questions at all about it, let me know. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you like the StarCraft Solo.